end is never the answer. Never the end. No, I didn't.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, yeah?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
1 second. That is way too... Give me a second. Let me turn that down.
Where he was employee number 427.
Nah, that's a little too low. Let's try 80.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Oh, yeah?
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Sounds easy.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Sounds like a nice job.
And although others might have considered
Very
it
boring.
soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Okay, kind of weird that there's
Stanley
just a cube
was happy.
and nothing else there.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Ooh.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No
You
one
killed for
showed
the
up
job.
to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
I mean,
Something was very clearly
as long as there's music, I'm down to do this job, you know?
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped
Oh
out
my
of
gosh,
his
he's
office.
near. Why am I so tall? I feel tall, anyways. Or maybe I'm short. Am I short or am I tall? I can't really tell. I don't know. I feel tall. Oh, I love crouch mechanics. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, meeting room. Got it. Click, click. I like that I can just left click. Click, click, click. You can't jump. Get your first achievement because you cranked your FOV. Is this not how everything is supposed to look? Fine, fine. You want me to turn... I told you, we're gonna crank the FOV. Now we can see everything in detail. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is... I'm just gonna turn this up to, like, 65. There we go.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. I tried. I hate Mondays. Okay. You know, we're cranking 90s in here. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to check out
This
the
was
right
not
side.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh, you're going to play like
Perhaps he
this
wanted to
narrator.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You know what? I'm down. What's in here?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Ooh,
It had
mountains.
really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. But eager to
Your
get back
enemy
to
is the
business,
narrator?
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I feel like, yeah. I feel like that's going to... I don't know why, but
And so he detoured through the
Makes me
maintenance
think of
section,
getting over
walked
it.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get
Yeah.
even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Ah!
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
How you do that? That's very unfair.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Maybe here. Oh, it locked me in.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, there's a car. Okay, now we go down to the basement. Whoa!
No,
Oh my gosh!
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to Oh,
Wow, there's so many
who am I
employees. There's
kidding?
600.
It's all rubbish now. The whole
Employee
story
fired.
completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll
This is
just
the game,
restart
just
the
give
game
a
from
narrator.
the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, wait. Did he just send me back to the start? What? Oh, man.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Okay,
simply
fine. I'll
missed
go
a
to the
memo.
meeting room. Okay. Where's the meeting room that we were supposed
When
to
Stanley...
go to?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
Oh, that's how it works.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Oh, that's
It was
cool.
right here just a minute ago.
Multiple endings.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh!
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Which one do I pick? And you reset each time. Each ending can be achieved in a matter of minutes. Okay, I still can't go that way. Except for this one. Except for this one. Okay. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Inner guilt.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart
Oh, what's
the game
up,
again?
Zamots?
Well, I found
Welcome
it
in.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh. Did he just... What? I got reset again. Also, thanks for subscribing, Starwolf.
I see that you subscribed on YouTube.
And this guy subscribed on May 1st when I was gone for like 2 weeks. So let me get this other guy in. Yeah. I'm just gonna get these
I see that
three
you
up.
subscribed on YouTube.
Well, his name's dying. Anyways. Okay, let's try to get through here. Get
All
used
of
to
his
it.
co-workers
Get
were
used to
gone.
what?
What could it mean?
Restarting?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, 420. I don't know about you, but I wonder what's behind that door. Who knows?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I
Yeah?
might be remembering this wrong.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
possible the story is back where we just came from.
No. That
Why
was
don't we
like
go back
from
the other direction
20,
and see if
21
we missed
hours ago
anything.
and May 1st, so they're not flowing in. They're not. Okay. What am I supposed to do from here? I didn't read the text. There's something back here. No, I can't really see what's back there. Okay. Let's see.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
This is new.
The story. Here it comes.
Yeah?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, my bad. My bad, John. That's right. His official name is now John.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
Me neither.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do
Not
you know
really.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be
Not
doing,
again.
how about this?
How about we
You win! Congratulations!
Oh my gosh!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
I won already. Let's go.
No,
Where's my
I don't feel
achievement?
right about this at
No?
all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
John, I
Some
think you're the
people
first
win fair and
person to
square,
name 'em.
and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay, John. Well, you gotta name someone. You gotta name him. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't name him. the
All right,
Stanley
I've got a
Parable
solution.
Adventure Line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed
put
the
down
help
a
of
line.
the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the
Yeah.
line. How simple is that?
Got it.
No, I'm done. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, you're done. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. I'll go to the line this time. Oh, spilled coffee. That's new. 420. Who has 2 doors that are named 425? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Kind of.
You see?
It makes sense.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in
Yes.
this direction.
Oh,
Onward, Stanley,
yeah.
to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa.
This is a
Hang on.
really weird
A
line.
bit weird back there?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh. Yeah. We're on an adventure, guys. It wouldn't be my selection of choice, but you know. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit though. It's a little loud. Only if I could run. But honestly, it's kind of nice. Monthly ledgers. Oh, wait. That doesn't seem right. What? Huh? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna take the weird entrance over here. 432 pure reviews. What? Did I go in a circle? Weird. Okay. I don't know how I did that.
Wait, cut the music.
No,
Go back
I like.
and look at that fern.
Fern. Where? Back here? Oh, this one.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
Okay.
won't want to miss anything.
It's a fern. Got it. That's all we need to know, right? It's green.
Wait, what?
Blue box.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, look!
No, not again.
back
Line.
here.
How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Not another one! Ooh. Is it me or does it look kind of different? Run? What do you mean? I can't run. Look, this is as fast as we go. I'm pressing
You know
shift.
what, Stanley?
Hey.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
What do you
We're
mean? The
intelligent
adventure
people,
line
right?
was so
Why can't
amazing.
we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
This direct. Wait. Where? Oh, this one. Yes.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Very.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path.
Yeah,
a new
you
story.
right,
Well, it
John.
could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go
Something
wild.
fun.
Use your imagination.
Let's
Whatever it might
let's
be,
go into
Stanley,
Doom Eternal.
I'm ready for it.
You know, go fight some.
Oh no, not you again.
Some of those things. I don't
Stanley,
know what they're called.
I'd
They're
also
like
like to
demons.
veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
No?
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Bro, that sounds like the voice actor from Blob. Is that a game? I don't even think I know that one.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Okay, left or right,
From
guys?
here, the story is in our control. How important
what's
we
up,
mustn't squander
Nicholas?
the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh,
Okay, so I know that
Walking.
each door has to lead somewhere.
Walking.
Which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go,
You
there
know the
must
game,
be a
yes?
reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
how you doing, Nicholas?
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny.
Oh, wait.
awaits.
The confusion
What's
ending.
this? Hmm.
You've been playing the confusion ending for
confusion ending?
17
You're
minutes.
telling me that's what this is? It's all one
I've been playing
giant
for
ending?
20.
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
What?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
It is?
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am
Whoa,
I
whoa,
just
I want
supposed
to
to
read these.
forget?
Stanley, a pencil.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Don't wanna go anywhere.
My mind goes blank
lie.
simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
After a long time, Stanley
Well,
dies?
Who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
Why not
don't I
John?
get a say in all of this? Is it
The
really-
narrator is gone. Well,
No,
that's
it
fair.
Can't be. I don't want it to be.
I don't know this game.
want
Never
the
heard of
game
it.
to
Me
keep
neither.
restarting. I don't want to
Zombies.
forget what's going on.
Oh,
I
sure.
don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't
Yes.
do it. I won't do it. I won't do
I'm
it.
very happy with that.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Did we?
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
There's a chair.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Did I do something? The time is... Wait. I think it says 10:57. I can't really see because it's tiny. Nice, and you're in for a treat. This game is a classic.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Weird. Did I die?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got it. Okay. No. Okay, not the one either.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Where'd they all go?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
42.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
Meeting
answer
room.
there.
Floor 4XX. Kabat planning? Or is that Cabal? No, that's Kabat. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Sadly, I can't erase it. Okay. Targets. Push for funding for RIT R plus D of new coffee machine. Okay, I guess we're getting a new coffee machine. Can I read this? No. Number of slides on the slide. Slides, charts, and slides. That's so good. Oh! Broom closet. Anyways, let me know when you're done so we can all get on a call. Also, this is a great game. I've never played it.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
That's what
but there was
Aiden was
nothing
saying.
here, so he turned around and got back on track.
You sure? I want to pick up something. I can't jump, so. It'd be cool if I could take the mop.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I just started this game today, so. Stay in the broom closet? Well, I kind of already left. Oh, I should have stayed in there. I already left. No. Was I supposed to go upstairs or downstairs? Ooh. Okay, this is a letter. It's pretty red down here.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Nope.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All
I'm so
because he
sorry.
believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
You should
And
have
then
said
something
sooner.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
Yeah.
maybe I am crazy.
Oh, sure.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at
How do
all.
I get back here?
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Yeah, like
For
I'm in a loop.
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And
Don't
for that
tell me
matter,
stuff.
These rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
1, 2, B4.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Yeah.
I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is
It's
all a
chat
dream.
delay.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Okay.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
When do I... Oh!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
No
it was
way.
so much
Oh.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he
This
had
is
still
cool.
not woken up. How was he
I want a soft
remaining
drink.
so lucid?
1 second.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head
Yeah.
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was
Isn't that just
describing
my
itself
conscience?
being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Maybe
Now,
Stanley's
hearing
just
the voice
dreaming.
speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
And we're in
After
a
all,
dream.
he knew
instead
for
of a dream.
certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
How do I do
this
that?
was a dream.
Am I stuck? What
So
am I
he
supposed to be
closed his
doing
eyes
right now?
gently, and he invited himself
Oh,
to
did I
wake
finally
up.
make it out?
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Sounds nice.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife
Oh, he has a wife
and my job.
and a wife.
All
And a
I
job.
want is my life exactly
that was
the
the
way
joke.
it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I am okay.
Okay. And we're still in the same place. This is basically the game. You just
Stanley
you go to
began
certain
screaming.
places, trigger
Please,
dialogue, and that's the
someone
game.
wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
This narrator
And
is really
everything
good.
went black.
Sorry, John's really good at narrating.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, news story.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
I wonder if this is
She
life.
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings,
Oh.
and walked to her place of work.
Oh my gosh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to
Oh
himself.
no.
Then collapsed dead on the
Did he
sidewalk.
die?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
That's so
Everyone
sad.
knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Indeed he is.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Oh wow.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and
Yeah.
by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh. She just left him? That's a really sad ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I should have stayed in the closet. Didn't know that was gonna happen.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, wrong way. Wait, what happened to the closet? What is this? Executive bathroom. I thought it said exclusivity. Ignore him this time. There are many places where if you just stay put, the narrator gets irritated. Or not. Extreme bathrooms. I've got the feeling... I'm gonna say that's an M. Money's for stealing. But not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Huh. Am I allowed to do anything? I want to interact with, like, the sinks and stuff. No, I didn't! Is it this one? How about this one? No. How about this one? No. I already went down there. So we're not gonna go down there. I don't know. I don't think I'm blind, but I probably did pass it, so... You know what? I probably am blind. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm having too much fun interacting with doors. Okay, what's in here?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
It was before this
unraveled,
is- oh.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Stanley's pretty smart.
Amazing. He stepped into the
Next time,
newly
do the
opened
opposite.
passageway.
Of what he asked. Wait, what did I miss? Okay, there's a light over here. What is back here? It's freaking dark. Oh, wait, can I go up? No, I wanted to go up. Dang. I guess we'll never know what happens to that.
Descending deeper into the building,
What's up?
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Mm-hmm.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through
Mind
the large
control
door that
facility.
read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, but I could escape. Okay. Oh, you can go up. Dang it, I knew it. Okay, which one are we going with? Escape or mind control facility? While we do that, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Okay. Sorry, desk. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. Okay. I want to check this one out. Oh, I guess we'll never know. Oh, I can? Oh. Yeah, I don't want to go up.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, we're back
What
here.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
There were 40 endings? Will I know if I got all 40 endings done? Like, is there an achievement or something?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Yeah.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
What was my
this
number
the only
again?
reason he was happy with his
4,
boring
5, 6?
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Ooh.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Why not?
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I can't see anything. Where am I? Ah, there we go.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Best game ever.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
427? I thought it was 425. I swear it was 425. Your only way to know when you've reached the point is where you can make no more decisions. Can you believe he's never played this, even the 2013 version? Buttons. Can I press it? Okay, it's offline. I guess I can't turn it on. 1, 2. Jordan is outdated. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my nose is all stuffy, so I went to go use the bathroom real quick. Yes, I am outdated. Very. I'm always behind by like 10 years. But I get to experience things like 10 years later, so it's pretty cool. Okay. door. Okay. What's down here? Anything cool? Maybe a secret door, perhaps? Look at big open doors. No. You gotta look for the secret doors. And there's none down here. Okay. Oh, I can't feel my legs. How about this one? Okay, we'll go to the faculty power since it's open. Would have been more fun if there was a secret door. 5. I feel like there's 5 buttons. Mind control idle. Awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Yeah.
he knew it was his duty, his obligation.
Gotta turn it off. Kind of wanted to turn it on. I don't know. But I want to see what happens. If a mass extinctions happen, Jordan would not die
Blackness
till about 9 years
and a rising
later.
chill of uncertainty.
Yeah?
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
No way.
Unshackled himself from someone else's
Yeah?
command. Freedom was mere moments away.
And we're gonna...
And yet,
something bad's gonna happen.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Good question.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I don't know.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Oh, what's back
For
here?
it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
Chair?
but happiness.
I can sit in
Perhaps
a
his
chair.
goal had not been to understand, but
That's
to
been my
let
goal.
go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Nice.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the
This
new
is technically the
path
true
before
ending,
him.
but that's not
This
the game.
was exactly
the game
the
is all the
way,
39 endings.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
So I got the true ending, like, what, 3 turns? Wow. Well, I guess we'll see y'all tomorrow. Like, I beat the game! I got the achievement. You can check it out on Steam. Anyways. Okay, now what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Well, I'll see you guys begin the game again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's go check out the broom closet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Imagine trying to speedrun this game.
Yet there was not a single person
Tips
here
for not getting
either.
fired. Talk
Feeling
less.
a wave of disbelief,
unbelievably
Stanley decided to go up
amazing
to his
work
boss's office,
all the time.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, wait. Ah! Broom closet.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Jump through the white window by the beginning. Wait, you can do that? Can I go back? Nope. And we're waiting for the narrator to enter our call. Man, you almost passed it again? Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I knew where I was going the entire time. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Hey, Cribbin, if you're here, we should do that puzzle game with like Nova and Crimson and Aiden, depending on how many people can join. Or at least Nova and Crimson. It'd be fun to do that one. And you missed the original dialogue because you left too early last time? I feel taller. Nope. And now we're waiting. We're waiting for the narrator John to talk to us. And we're waiting. How long do we have to wait for? You know, we might as well just watch paint dry for like 8 hours at this point, you know. I mean, we got time. To dry. That's it? Ah, I missed the best part. How?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How do I jump out the window? Jump through the window by the beginning. Window. You'll only be able to see what happens through a YouTube video now? Well, I guess we'll never know. Is that a gun to a panda's head? Business strategy? Sheesh. Up. You left early the first time? My bad. Okay. Oh. My bad. Wait. Oh, you're here. Jeez. You scared me. What? Oh. So I'm just sitting in an elevator? Okay. Seems about right. My bad. Let's try
Stepping
this
into
door.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What
I
could
can't,
it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
Yeah.
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
That'd be cool if there was a secret code if you typed it in backwards.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Can I play the piano? Boom, 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 boom. 2.
2845.
No. I'm waiting. Patiently. Books. Huh. They look a little weird.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Wait,
and
the
Stanley
door
got
opened?
the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. Okay. That's different, I guess. Ooh, button. Is there anything back here? No. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's not letting me press up. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Wait. Should I go back up?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah. But then Stanley went back up.
Whoops.
Because he didn't
Nope.
believe in John.
Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Me too. What do you mean? I'm in the Discord. Wait, are we in my Discord or are we in the one-on-one call? Oh wait, do you want it? Do you want what? The game? What happens if I come back here now?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Uh-huh.
What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm
want me to go to my server?
bolted to the edge of my seat.
Yeah, I want an invite.
Incredible.
You
Now
just
he's
go to my
getting back
Discord.
into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep
Yeah, I'll meet
coming
you
up
in
with
Chill
all
People.
of this? Surely this time Stanley will
Whoa.
walk forward into the
There's a
spooky
lot of
corridor, won't he?
sparks.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Oh,
read
yeah, we didn't check out
Mind
the
Control
escape.
Facility. Although
there.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
This is key to this sword. I don't remember you kicking.
The door
kicking me out.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I don't know, my Discord's
At this
pretty dead
point,
anyways.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Nah, he's fine. Let me know when he joins so I can give him the Discord role. I know Crimson. I think you have you met Crimson ADF? I mean Aiden. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Weird.
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
He's already in. Okay, give me
Farewell,
a second.
Stanley.
I want to see how this ends. Oh,
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
oh
In
new
a
narrator.
single visceral instant, Stanley
Margaret?
was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I don't feel dead yet. Oh! Huh. How dare you mute me? Nah, that's just a precaution so people can't just join in. That's always been there. I don't know why people think that I muted them. You live right now? Yeah. I thought you joined in. I swear you joined in. Anyways, let me put that to the side. Resume the game. Ooh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Don't know. John was having a
When
rough day.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment
solitaire?
he hit start?
Oh no, I killed the solitaire computer. Oh. Stanley Pro 2.0 program. Okay. Beep. Button sounds. A selection of sounds throughout the game when the buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard strokes and synthesized tones. Huh. Door. Door. Office. Door. Weird that you have it on a lesser VC channel. What do you mean? Set up on a lesser VC channel? Oh, that's because I don't want like 10 people in this call, you know? If I don't get annoyed. Stanley computer. Office layout. The biggest... What is this? This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path to Stanley's office, the 2 doors. First part of the game that was built. Sections have been unaltered. And throughout development, through the core layout, remains almost identical to the first iteration. Huh. Okay. Corridor. The pacing of the section was important to get right. The corridor has been removed and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. The 2 doors. The set of 2 doors was the very first concrete piece of Stanley's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Wait, did I get a different ending? Okay, huh. Crows. Dominic Johan. Okay. Fair enough. The office. Maintenance room. There's the recording stuff. The fun slide. Ooh, money? How do I do that? That looks cool. I want money coming out of my office. Oh. Can I go up there? Guess not. My nose is so bad today, dude. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Are these like all the options? Did I accidentally discover something I wasn't supposed to see? How do I get out of here? Trailers. Ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he's preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Huh. Bum, bum, ba-dum-dum. I don't know. How does it go? Like the iMac movie. Boom, boom. I can't do it. Okay. Begin the game again. Resume. The game is now paused. Escape menu. I don't know where I am. These are all, if not most of the options that you were supposed to see. One of the many endings. For a time, the elevators, the monitor could go up or down with the freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when the players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down. Placed the two endings together instead. Ooh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
What is she talking about?
No, perhaps not.
What are you talking
Sometimes
about,
these things cannot be seen.
Should have named her something else. Probably Shirley. I don't know.
But listen to me.
Shirley
You can
Margaret.
still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Oh, I guess I died again. First one was more sad. I didn't expect it. It's just unexpected, you know? And now I think I go back to the main menu. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I jump out one of these?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Window. Window. Window.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Broom closet's locked now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for...
Phone, pencil. Where's the money? And now it's somewhere in here. Click, 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 click. Was I not supposed to restart?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not gonna do that again. That's gonna be like 10 minutes. Yeah. I didn't want to deal with that. Oh, what is this? Huh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
No. It's more fun this way. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Do not jump from the cargo. Left. Lift. What is in motion? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. 1,000. 5,000 for jumping off of it.
Look, Stanley, I think, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what
that's
to
right,
do,
John.
Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Kinda a sad way to go.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It seems like there's a couple endings on the right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove
Maybe
it.
later.
Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Got it.
Give me a chance.
Got it.
Listen carefully. This is important.
Blue door.
Stanley walked through the red door.
I want to walk through the white door. Oh, I need a key card.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Better not be the cameras again.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Ooh.
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I don't know.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Got it.
There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious what you got for me.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Which one do I pick?
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Worldwide leaderboard. 91,728 doors open, doors attempted, steps taken, endings achieved. Did you know 21% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only 3% of the players chose the blue door. How long does it take you to get to the correct door, complete against others, to improve your Stanley Parable career? I'm 9,000th in the world out of 9,000. Huh. That's cool. I don't know what that means. Huh.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You
what
click
is
the
happening?
button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of
Play
course,
Battlesmith?
the
Yeah, I'm
message
down.
of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep
Wasted him
notes on
being
your
petty and telling
experience.
you're at the bottom. Oh, I'll see you later.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Okay.
Thank you for playing.
See
Your
you, John.
input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Yeah?
Let's see.
I'll be hopping on Valorant a bit, so.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. And now what? Oh!
Aha!
Oh!
Fascinating. What
This
do you
is
think
so
this
cool.
game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
I don't know.
What is our motivation?
Murdering people in the
But it
woods.
seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man
We're playing the
spying
forest.
on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What
Must
a
be.
fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Sick. Why did that sound like the Minecraft door? I swear, that sounded like the Minecraft door. Oh! Wait. I gotta go check this out. Almost there. Click, click, click. Woo! Okay. Now we keep walking.
No, it can't be.
Oh, it's down this way.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
How could you,
You
John?
wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we
Alright, I
avoided
probably
it.
need to go around 7.
Out of the woods now, Stanley.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Well, we can always play tomorrow.
Okay, I think
Boop,
this
boop, boop,
will be
boop, boop,
just
boop.
the thing.
Boop, 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 boop.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Oh,
Just a
Rocket
nice
League.
big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage
this
to get
must have
lost in
taken a
this game,
while.
I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sports
We shall
ball.
run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Touchdown.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ah. Oh, I can run. I am speed. Wait, what if I headed this way? 1 second. Rocket League. I wonder if they got sponsored by Rocket League.
Are you doing it?
When did
Are you
Rocket
winning?
League come
Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yeah.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Well, I want to
I'm
get
going
over
try it
there.
out. Here comes another ball.
It's gonna take me a little bit.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I
want to get it on like the thing right there.
More balls.
Oh! There's so many. Well, this one just... I'm not even going to touch it. I'm just going to let that roll in. I think they're bound to
Are
roll
you
in.
enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, hold on. What are you doing?
I didn't know you could get through there. Oh!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Huh. Oh! Wish I had a flashlight. What's back here? It's too quiet. Where's the music? Computer. Hallway. Oh, is this our office? 427. What's inside of here? There's something scared me, maybe. Nope. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
He is, John.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I don't know.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
It's a very slow ending.
I can wait.
That's fine. Wait, am I supposed to be moving? Nope. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh, new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Don't know. We're about to find out. New content.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ultra Deluxe.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013
Nope.
on home computers.
Was it?
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Ooh.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yes. Where's the button?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I'm excited, I think.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
The jump
Alright.
circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, yeah. Whew. I missed jumping, dude. It's gonna take a little bit. Oh, man. It actually feels really good to jump. What do you mean no more? Okay.
Is
Yes, no more.
that it?
Yep.
Surely that's not all the new
That was-
content.
that was so
There
good.
has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If
Yes.
this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20
I don't-
hours
I
of
don't
new
wanna hear
content
that.
right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And
The meme
oh,
there
wait.
is you can't
There's more.
jump.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for
Have you
whatever
seen
it is.
One Jump Man? The song. Thank you for
That's
enjoying
it?
the new content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
Sounds
And
about
don't
right.
get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I
think
intend to
of a few.
find these people on Twitter and hold
one.
them personally
Yeah.
accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Nah.
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Nope, we're going back to the start. Alright, this is different. Very different. 4:30.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Coffee nut. I feel like the narrator's pain. We indeed do cut corners whenever we can. Oh, you feel the narrator's pain. What do you mean by cut corners, though? Like in the game, or?
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content
Oh, you
turned
mean
out
like
to be?
video
Well, it
games.
got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away
Oh, it
here
had
where
you
the
low.
game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
On boxes?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where
Memory
I've been
Zone.
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak
This is so
experiences
cool.
of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the
award.
Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful
real?
Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
It's $15. Huh. That looks cool. Buy on Steam or download the demo for free. Huh, $1. Trip down memory lane. Why does that make me think of SpongeBob? Smile because it happened. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. New video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Huh. Wonder if that's actually real. I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know why.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Sigh, the old days, man.
Every game ever created. That's how grand and
still play the old
all-encompassing
games.
the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them.
Persona
And
3.
now, it's nothing. It's no games at all.
Yeah?
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
1 second, my nose is messed up. I'll be right back. The old days when Stanley just pressed a button for 4 hours straight. There's no way that existed. There's no way. That was a whole path. Huh. That's weird. That sounds awful. Yeah, 4 hours.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley
SDK.
Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
No?
It just needed to be left alone
Then what's the
to
point of this
spend
one?
the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Sounds about right.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Yeah?
Wait, hang on.
Where am I?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's
Ooh,
this? What's down here?
Soda. I mean cold drinks. My bad. Tastes pretty good. Okay.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Yeah?
I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh, why don't we
I
look
can't
at
even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Me neither.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Who knows? Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and
What if this
dialogue
is a
proving
real
to be
review?
more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be
Ooh!
funny. I'm trying to make a serious
Wait, what
work
if I
of
stood in
art.
front of that?
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I feel like there's something back here. But I don't know where. Oh, that's a thumbs up.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
I don't
You
know,
can Tell
John.
me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Hard
Oh,
to say.
goodness. This is actually quite
I don't mind
shocking
it.
for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it
Oh,
did.
I'm locked in.
But maybe it wasn't. Yeah. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh, here's another one.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his
That's
long-winded
fair.
explanations of what's happening.
I'll agree with it just
I
a
wish
little.
there was a skip button. A skip button?
Hmm.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
Ooh.
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes,
I
a
don't
skip
know.
button we shall have.
I don't know. We're gonna get a skip button. I can't wait to see this.
And here it is. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about
Cookie
this,
9.
and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should
it's
become
one-
better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps
18,
that would have
yeah.
been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Looks
It's
like it
not
was more.
unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know
Keep
why the
pressing.
skips are getting longer, but they're really...
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person
That
to
sounds
speak
so
with.
sad.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
Oh, it's so dark.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here
Oh,
again. Welcome.
I'm back.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you
year.
ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich way.
He's gone. Now what? What happened to John? Oh, the button's back. There we go. Is that the fire alarm?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down
so
review
mad.
and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in
imagine
one's
writing all
assessment of
this.
others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get
Yeah.
a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should.
I mean, that could have came from the actual original game, like a bad review that somebody put out. I don't know.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Yeah, he's just talking. He's just, the end is never the end. I felt like he could have looped it. It could go either way, honestly. Probably loop it though. You do it like twice and I think you can loop it from there. Ooh, now it's daylight. That's nice. Oh, the ladder fell over. Now what? Button. Oh! It's a forest now. Well, not really a forest, but it's really green. Huh. Oh! Everything died. It does loop after a while. Healthy dialogue, that is. Will a scary monster take me up from the ceiling? That'd be cool. Oh! Oh, my brain hurts a little. Whoa. I kind of want to explore this. It's a desert. Me neither. Where do I go from here? The music is beautiful. Do I go towards the sun? Exactly. I think I see something that way. Maybe there's some kind of like place out here. Like a rainforest. This is a really long walk. Oh. No, I'm back to the office. It's always the office. Oh, I really wanted to see
Someone
what
was
back
following
there.
Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Ooh! New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Maybe it's new content. I guess we'll find out. I think there was like a couple other different ways I could go too. I have to go through this again, don't I?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
We gotta play the second one. Woo!
Yes, you see, isn't this far
That's
superior to a
so
measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover
I
with
don't
a
know.
fully fledged sequel.
Nah,
An
there's the
entirely
third
new
one.
experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities.
never
It
the
could go in
end
so
again.
many different directions.
427.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Taste the sequel. New and tasty. 2DX dudes way dose. Huh.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't
Deluxe.
name it
What does it
too.
even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
back.
It
2
screams
doors.
progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oh, look, it's the plant. I don't see a difference, though. There's just 2.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly
you've
the
already
Stanley
gotten a handful
Parable
of
2
endings?
is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a
2
handful of
ears, 2
interesting
eyes, 2
concepts,
arms.
that surely the game will sort of
But what about his
naturally
neck?
spring up around them.
Who took the
It'll all
marker of
work
me?
itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
That's more than 2 fingers right there. Oh, he is holding 2. This way to the show floor. Man, this looks so pretty compared to before. I don't know. Can I go on the bus? Bus. Nope. Huh. Expo Hall 2. It'd be kind of cool if you could play 2-player in this game.
Here
I don't
we
know why.
are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The Stanley Parable 2 Reassurance Bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Oh, there's so much here. Which one do I go to? Infinite Hole? You know what? That sounds cool. Free, new, and easy achievement. Do I want the easy achievement? It just works. I can't believe it's that simple. There's so much cool stuff in here. Collectibles. Can I go this way? What's back here? You are here. This map, free achievement. The button that says the name of the player. Settings, world champion. Office decoration, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole, and exit. Okay, I guess let's just go to the infinite hole. Ooh, the jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2
bringing it
as
back.
well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your
Oh.
jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I guess I can crouch. Do not teleport when he says to teleport. Okay. Please, no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Stepniece.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, it is.
That's sad, but okay. Well, happy birthday to
Oh,
your
actually,
stepniece.
maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh, merch. The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best new feature. Nice. I saw the new content. You know what? I actually kind of want that shirt. Office decorations, the Stanley Parable bucket, the button that says the name of the player. Okay, let's see what's over here. Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked
what it'll
myself,
say.
what do players really want?
Road
And of
to the
course,
perfect button.
the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
If you had chosen the blue balloons, you would have gotten the white one. I didn't know that. I thought I was going to get the white balloons.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
You can actually get that
let's
shirt
have
too.
you role
No
play
way.
as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go.
Man,
Let's take a
sounds like you have
deep
to leave.
breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and
Okay,
simply
well, we'll play it
become
more
a person
tomorrow.
named Jim.
Or some other sound.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on? See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No. Why would he do that? I like that button. Can I press these buttons? No. Is there like a save thing in this game or no? I guess I just have to finish it.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2.
Only
they
people named
would
Jim.
appreciate what I've created here.
Let's see. There's stairway. Settings world champion. Ooh. I can't go in there. Okay, that's dumb. What's the point of even me letting go? What's the point of me going up there then? Okay, we still haven't checked out this one. Wonder what's back here. Falling. Hole like infinity. Space like infinity. Rim, depth, surrounding area. More hole. I love that. It just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
What's
It's never
down
been
here?
done before in a video game. This is, in fact, A hole
No
that
way.
you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Do I fall down it? I'm kind of scared. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be trapped in a basement somewhere.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then,
I guess we'll
since
find
you've
out.
gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh, I can press G to return to the surface.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer,
Or I can
but I
just
do
wait.
recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I wonder if the circle's getting smaller. I can't tell yet. It looks like it is.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite
Wait,
nature of the
slightly
hole.
exaggerated.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh, at the bottom.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
New
you
mug.
found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually
I think I'm stuck
fascinated
here.
by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole
Mostly infinite.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Do I go back up or do I just wait? That's a lot of waiting. Yeah, an hour.
Great.
Let's go back
Now,
up.
I'm very excited to show you. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
There we go.
The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right
Yeah,
there. Goes
it's
on
an
forever
infinite
till the
hole.
end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
And I hit the
Oh.
bottom. This
Did
is
the
shorter.
hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
I think it's even shorter.
Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at
This
this
is so
depth,
great.
I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is
It's not
the
working.
teleport button not
knew it.
working? You sure?
Yeah,
Well, I
pretty
mean,
sure.
I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
He's
you
leaving
couldn't
me.
bear to be away from the hole. And now you'll
Oh
get
my
more
gosh.
time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the whole, I get to do literally anything else.
Okay.
Take care, Stanley.
Bye, John.
I hope you and the whole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Oh, he left. He actually left. What do I do now? Oh, it's moving. That took a while. I wonder what's gonna happen. Yeah, I think it's gonna descend for a few minutes. Yeah. I pull out my drink. I have to change my perspective. Oh my gosh! Oh, why does my face look like that? I think so. Change your perception. I don't know, I like that first one. Change your reality. Ooh, it's red. Oh my gosh, there's puppies. That's so cute. Change myself. Oh! What have I turned into? Wait, what is this? Oh, he's upside down. What? Oh. I'm on Easter Island? I'm in the pyramids?
Stanley? Stanley! Stanley!
Oh gosh.
Oh, good, you're awake.
What is
You had
happening?
sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't
I don't
miss it,
know. I
because
wanted to
this
see.
hole is just so
It wouldn't let
darn
me.
fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
Oh, yeah?
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Looks like
and
it,
I'm looking
John.
forward to all of them.
Gosh.
Stay alert, Stanley.
Whew.
I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip. Poop, 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 button, 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 button. No. So I'm just stuck in the hole. I'm legit just stuck. Okay. I guess I made it out. Huh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Wonder if the John button's back. Check out the reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Ooh.
You
Where's
see,
the bucket?
Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the
Ooh.
bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh, okay. Let's try the bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping
laugh.
through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more
I don't
attractive
know.
as a person.
I don't think it is.
The
Maybe.
benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yeah.
All this and
The
more
guy from Polar
awaits
Express.
you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh yeah, you gotta take this bucket as my friend. Let's go, bucket.
Does
Have to
anyone
give it a
give out
name.
awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yeah, okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I don't believe him. Nothing? What was that? I saw a circle. Is it this? I'm not dreaming that. That circle did show up, right? Where'd it go? Oh, is it like... Oh, maybe it stayed on my stream. Maybe. I don't think so. I don't see anything. I don't know if it'll let me get it. I can go back here a little. That would suck if you had to go outside the game to get the achievement. Yeah. That's fair. Never had to do anything like that, so.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Can you find them? Ooh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And
Like how I
what's
still have
truly
the bucket.
innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Ooh. 1 out of 6. Collect them all. Is that it? Oh, I can't go back.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Exit. Have we seen everything here? I don't know if I've done the free easy achievement. Oh wait, no, that was the one we were just in. Jump circle. Anything else? Let's see. I think that might be it. Wait, there's a new door. How do I get up there? Oh, over here. There's a lot of walking. Mostly infinite hole. This must be like the last thing.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
That's it? Which is the screenshot button? Yeah, F12. Yeah, I did that one, I think. Or is that it? Did I do a different one? Oh. I don't know, it made me click it, but it didn't make me click it for 4 hours. I wonder how I use this bucket. Yeah, I think so. Because this is the only one I've played, so.
All right. Have you seen everything
Yeah.
you wanted to? Ready
sounds
to move
awful.
on now?
The almighty bucket. New mug. What's back here?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay.
I wonder what he's built.
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh. We get 36 jumps with blue balloons.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
The infinite
sort of...
hole.
Okay, never mind.
And the
Hold on. Let me do a
button
different
that the lever
arrangement.
that doesn't work.
Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about it.
You forgot the
Here we
bucket,
go.
though.
Version 2.
Oh!
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
The jump
I
circle
wanted
is
more
the
than
infinite
anything to
hole.
create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the
That's so
first
good.
game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
Ooh, we can play
I
the
can
original?
take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Oh.
Tastefully, of course.
Tastefully.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Tremendous
A title
title
screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Ooh. Oh my gosh! The Stanley Parable too! That looks so cool.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Ooh.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on...
Okay. Click, click, click.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley felt the bucket calling to him,
The
begging him
bucket.
to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
Wait, where's the bucket? Oh,
Stanley picked up the bucket.
there we go. My bad, I almost missed the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on it. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It is.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
What?
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
You know, I actually haven't been that way. Okay, I guess we'll go this way once.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Is that not
I
supposed to
knew
be here?
you'd find
Ooh.
this place eventually.
We care about you, Stanley.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we
What's
care
with the
about you
giant
very
baby?
much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it. Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Ooh. I don't like this song. Makes me think
Now
of Fall
this is
Yellow
what
Brick
the
Road.
Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I don't know. I've never played this one.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give
No,
something up.
no, I don't have to give up the... Not the bucket.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
Oh.
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
The Bucket Destroyer.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the bucket destroyer does?
I can only
Surely you
imagine.
don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I don't know. Do I do it?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
Yeah.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the
Okay,
bucket
zero.
destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you
bucket.
even say that
the
about?
bucket
The broom
destroyer,
closet?
servant.
Certainly not. I wonder what sort of bucket destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the bucket destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the bucket destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
I can only imagine what happens. Is it me or does my nose look big?
The bucket destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now.
I guess we'll never
Goodbye,
know.
new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Okay, we're gonna pause here. Hopefully the game will save automatically. If not, I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'll catch you all in the next stream. Thanks for watching for now.